I really don't think that people see their money when they're doing it on the app versus when you're at the derby, for instance, and you're standing there, you only got $500 left in that account. You can only bet $500. That's it. So I think it's because of just the visual effects of everything. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's with anything. I mean, we have gone to pretty much an electronic way of paying things. We don't
We have.
physically touch the money anymore.
Yeah.
So when you're spending, like the perfect example, like when I sit down with my clients and we go through their budget and I make them name everything, because some people just don't think, oh, well, I just go to Starbucks every once in a while. And then you go, okay, well, let's count that. And then when they
Right.
really look at that number on how much you're spending, it's all contactless. You just go up to it, even with your iWatch, you can go, okay, I'm paying for things, and you're not really putting your hands on that money. And I think that these apps can help you lose yourself and
Yes.
lose sight of the true fact that you are really dealing with real money. This is not just money that's coming from air. So now I have actually heard some people say when they are betting that they're investing. So Tira, do you think that people treat gambling like it's some type of investment form for them?
Testing, testing, one, two, three.
Better.
Better. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think they do. I mean, I think that's the way they see it in their minds. Like, I'm invest this money, and if all goes well, but that's luck, right? That we're they're basically investing based on algorithm or whatever it is, right? That is happening with the app, or if they're in a casino. But you said something earlier, and I just want to say this. I've literally been at home and my family has gone to the casino, because that it's a thing in my family. They go to the casino, and that's one of the ways that they gather. Literally, my family has called me like, girl, I done lost all my money, can you send me $200 until Friday? Like, it's a thing, right? So you said something about, like, I got this $500. No, baby, no, I got relatives that'll run out of money and be like, and they got the money, but I'm saying, like, and they'll give it back. But it's just the whole idea of being so overtaken by something that you need to call and be like, Micah, let me have $5. I need $5. I hopefully never get to the point where I feel like I gotta call one of y'all and be like, listen, I'm at the casino and I ran out of all my money. I need you to send me five. I would hope I would never get to that point. But I think it takes over people. So yes, they see it as an investment. And it's always like this dopamine, like something like this dopamine shot. I assume the same way we get on the internet. There's links to gambling and even using Facebook. Like that same feeling that when you get a like, that's how it feels to, like, to pull a lever on a slot. And so those things, social media and gambling, like the strategies for gambling, are used the same.